So I was out yesterday on a different permission, but found nothing, and rain cut short the hunt itself, so I didn't actually do very much. I'll put the clip of probably the one interesting digging on this video somewhere. But today I'm back out on hill farm with the sheep. So I'll see what I find today after hitting a bunch of coins last time I was here. And first signal today. Pretty stable, a bit of scratchiness in it, but we'll give it a dig, see what we get. And it's still stable and out in the clod. See if we can find it. There's a bit of coke, but the Equinox is pretty good at ignoring coke. Yep, there we go. I think, is that it? Yep. Looks like the end of a spoon. So, first dig. Oh, thought it was a coin, going to be a coin, but end of a spoon instead. And actually, checking it with a pointer again. So there's a target here as well. Maybe the rest of the spoon. Let's have a look. Oh. A stone. And another piece of metal. Not sure if I've got anything to do with the spoon. Could that be the middle section of the spoon? I think it might be actually. So two parts of a spoon. Right, so this was a very scratchy signal. You'll see it jumping around there. But really close to that style, get entrance to the field, so good for coins and pocket dropouts and stuff around here usually. So I'll dig this one. Let's see what's actually in the hole then. Oh, it's right there. You can see just the start of a coin shape there, and looks like we do have a coin. Continuing from where the Equinox doing well last week. Yep, pre-decimal, George the whichever one that is, the old one. Can't see the date on the coin, but it's probably, looks in reasonably good nick on the other side. First side looks pretty decent. There you go, first coin of the day. You can see here the hole, again, decent signal, but it was a bit scratchy there. But you can just see edge of something green, so put it out. That's pretty crusty. As you can see from the side, also a bit beveled. I don't know if that's one or not. So after the two bits of spoon handle, is rapidly becoming a spoon hunt. I found the bones of the spoon, but not the same spoon, different thickness of metal, and nowhere near where I found the other two bits, but spoon nonetheless. Next up, an old shotgun carriage end. Nothing particularly interesting about that, but I'll give a decent signal. The other thing that's new today is I've got some new headphones. These are low latency Bluetooth headphones from a manufacturer called Miccus. You can find them on eBay and Amazon. I believe these are exactly the same headphones that Minelab have rebranded as Minelab for the Equinox 800, because they're exactly the same shape with exactly the same features, and the instruction manual is almost the same as well. So I think this is the same pair. They were 50, just over 50 quid from Amazon, so add that to the Equinox 600, it still feels like a bargain in comparison. You just don't want that wireless module. And next up is a not insubstantial bullet casing. I have no idea about these things, but that looks big to me. What's that, a couple of inches? Also, I noticed this as I was walking along, which is, it looks like an old field boundary. You can see the hawthorns, but you can also see underneath them such large stones. So I'm pegging this, given that it also drops about a foot, 2 foot in places here. I'm pegging this as some old field boundary. So I'm going along both sides of it and see if it's got anything on it from perhaps when it was an old boundary. There's an old path along here as well. We'll soon find out. Now we've got signal jumping around a bit, but high up in the 30s, so give it a dig. And a high 30s with a irregular shape, which probably explains the jumping. Piece of, I don't know, but it looks industrial farm related. Well, right, so this is the third one of these I found along this, what I suspect is old field boundary ridge. It looks like, and they're all the same, and they're really high in the mid 30s, high 30s, so hard not to dig them. Looks like it's held something, top of a fence post maybe, or wire. Not sure, nobody knows. Leave me a note in the comments. Like I said, 3 of them along here, all along this ridge, which suggests something that may be related to fencing. Anyway, there you go. If this proves or disproves the theory, but first coin along this sort of ridge, a bit crusty, can't currently make out anything. Looks, size and weight looks pretty decimal. Big penny. Clean it up, see if we can see any details on it later on. Straight out of the hole, right on the top of it, this bottle top, Vive Products Limited, or VP. I don't know what they made, but we'll research it later. And next out is a small Elizabeth II. I think it's a shilling, halfpence, one of those. Clean it up later and find out. We're on the top of the ridge now. You can see it goes down there. You can see it probably better there. So I just got the Elizabeth II 5 halfpence or shilling, whatever it was, and it's got another good signal. So I'll dig this and see what it is. Not sure what I found this time, but I've got 2 pieces already. They come out in the plug on the side. Sort of holder there, clasp of some description maybe, and another piece, clearly of the same thing. And even the Equinox is iron bias. Can't avoid pulling up bits of larger iron every now and again. It's quite a nice big piece. Oh, carry on. That's coming to the end of a couple of hours hunting, so might be the last thing I dig, you never know. Didn't need a detector for this surface find. A rather large fork. Is that for hay? Baling hay and stuff? Probably. But, significantly large though. Won't want to be on the wrong end of those prongs. I'm not sure what that is, probably in a long thin piece of greeny, so coppery metal. Not sure what it was for. Don't look like part of a spoon. But then again, maybe. Could have been spoon day today. On the way out of the field through the sheep. We're becoming more tolerant of the don't really move that much when I'm pressing these days. But anyway, probably maybe a lasso, and just about, so 4 inches down, 18 on the Equinox. Certainly coin shaped, but there's bug all on it from a ID point of view. Clean up at home, see if there's anything, but that might have to remain a mystery coin. Every time I say it, that's going to be the last thing I dig, and then something else comes up just as I'm exiting the field, so I'm not sure what that is. Seems like lead, although it's not as heavy. It's definitely been formed. You can see the ridge in it. It's got some sort of like striations on the back as well. No idea. But there you go. Probably, maybe, definitely, perhaps the last thing I dig. So a little bit scratchy signal. I pulled it out of this, which fairly got some weight to it. Unusual shape. I am very, very near horse fields. See horses in the distance. It could be related to bridle and tack and that sort of stuff, but unusual shape. Clean it up later and see if there's anything interesting about it.